Hello, my name is John O'Farrell. I'm a writer and a long-standing supporter of the labour movement, which is why I want to talk to you on behalf of UNISON, the Public Services Union. And if you're thinking, who is this bloke? I've never heard of him. Well, that's good, because it shows you that UNISON are not wasting their money on expensive TV stars like Jeremy Clarkson, who quite frankly probably doesn't share our politics anyway. When I was writing my history of Great Britain, I gained a much greater understanding of just how much trade unions had done for this country and how so many rights that we take for granted came about because unions fought for them. Child labour didn't just go away by itself. The right to annual leave, the very concept of a weekend, these were things that had to be fought for, like maternity rights and pensions and the minimum wage. Take safety laws, for example. Right now in Qatar, hundreds of construction workers are dying building World Cup stadiums in a place where unions are not permitted. Not one worker died in an accident building London's Olympic stadiums, and that's because we had unions working with the Labour government implementing strict safety laws that our unions had campaigned for. Not a single death. That's got to be worth more than any number of gold medals, hasn't it? But now this government is making me less proud to be British. Since 2010, many of the austerity measures brought in by this government have made this a far less equal society. And now the wrong sort of records are being broken. Chronic underfunding of the NHS is leading to dangerous levels of staffing, increasing waiting lists and the risk of hospitals going bust. 13 million people in the UK live below the poverty line, with hundreds of thousands of people relying on food banks. 4 million children, that's 1 in 3, are currently living in poverty in the UK, one of the highest rates in the industrialised world. Back when I first started work, and I know that's a long time ago, but the average take-home pay for the top FTSE 100 chief executive would have been about 20 times that of the average worker. Guess what it is now? 160 times greater. You don't have to be a top economist to understand that the bigger the slice of cake grabbed by the people in charge, the less there is to split between thousands of others who do all the real work for their companies. Average pay, taking account of rising prices, has fallen every year for 6 years. This is the worst decline in living standards in our lifetime. Only 1 out of 40 new jobs is proper full-time employment. All the rest are temporary jobs, 0 hours contracts, part-time work which doesn't pay the bills. On equal pay, despite legislation, there is still a gender pay gap of over 17%. We can't stop campaigning until we're all paid the same wage for the same work. These are all issues that are important to UNISON and its 1.3 million members. And alongside the TUC, we campaign against them. Make sure you retain your union membership and tell your friends to join the union movement. Thanks for listening.